A good Erev Shabbos, Parshas Yisro. Before Dvar Torah, I just want to thank Mark and Jill Abrams for sponsoring Shalashudas this week virtually in loving memory of Mark's cousin, Marsha Sue Cohn, whose yahrzeit is coming up on Sunday. May your neshama have an aliyah from your sponsorship, from the Torah that we'll learn here, from the tzedakah that you gave in her name. 5 days before Matan Torah, 5 days before the Torah is given, Moshe goes up on Har Sinai and he receives preliminary instructions for the Jewish people. Perek Yud Tes, Pasuk Daled, chapter 19, verse 4. Here we go. HaKadosh Baruch Hu tells Moshe Rabbeinu, Atem re'isem asher asisi leMitzrayim, you've seen all that I did to the Mitzrim, to the Egyptians, v'aseschem al kanfei nesharim, I carried you on the wings of eagles and I carried you towards me. HaKadosh Baruch Hu lifted us up and he carried us to the highest of heights. Va'ata im shamoa tishma'u bekoli ushamartem es brisi, says God, Hashem says, if you're careful to listen to my voice and you're careful to keep my covenant, v'hiyisam li segula mikolam, you'll be my most treasured nation. What's going to carry us to the highest heights? When we listen to the voice of Hashem. What does this mean? What's the voice? Does Hashem have a voice? Does Hashem talk to us? You know, they say, when you talk to God, it's called praying. When God talks to you, it's called crazy. So what does it mean you hear the voice of God? God's talking to us. Have you ever heard God talk to you? What does it mean? So the Kotzker Rebbe gives a beautiful parable. And he says there was a father and son walking together in the forest. The child wants to taste some freedom. He begs his father, please let me walk alone on my own. The father says, listen, I have an idea. You could go off on your own. I'll call your name every minute or two. If you can hear me, you know you haven't gone too far. But as soon as you go 2 minutes without hearing my voice, you should know you've gone too far and you need to start finding your way back. Says the Kotzker Rebbe, there's times when a Jew is walking down the street, in the grocery, at work, we're in the office, we're at home, and we get a nagging feeling that creeps into our brains and we ask ourselves, am I doing the right thing? Am I living properly? Can I be doing better? Can I be a better sibling, spouse, child, parent, friend? Did I daven properly today? Can I be doing more to build my relationship with Hashem? A little nagging voice. Where is this voice coming from? Says the Kotzker Rebbe, it's the voice of HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Im shamoa tishmu bekoli, Hashem says, I'm going to remain in your consciousness. I will be your conscience. If you listen to my voice, if we at least have in our conscience the desire to improve, then we can be assured we haven't strayed too far from Hashem. V'hiyisem li segula, then you will be the most treasured nation, and we can retain va'esa eschem al kanfei nesharim. I will continue, says Hashem, to carry you on the wings of eagles to the highest of heights. We can't allow HaKadosh Baruch Hu and mitzvos to be removed from our conscience. It's everything we are. We can't forget about Hashem. It should be sitting with us in the front seat. The more attention we give to our conscience, which is Hashem, this voice of Hashem, the higher it will raise us. May we all be zoche. May we all merit to follow through on this. Have a wonderful, wonderful Shabbos.